The disciples of Jesus asked Jesus, tell us the sign of your coming and in the sign of the end of the world. There will be a time when this world will end. There will be a time when this world will end. And there will be a time when Jesus Christ of Nazareth will come back. And he is coming back very soon, as we are seeing the sign of his coming. And Jesus said to them in verse 21, Matthew 24:21, Jesus said to them, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. This is one of the signs of the end time that Jesus told his disciples. He said there will be a great tribulation. The kind of tribulation that will happen since the beginning of this world, that kind of tribulation never happened. And we are seeing it in our generation. First time in the history of the world, lockdown all over the world. It never happened before. First time in the history of the world. My brother, my sisters, we are living in the last day. Make I tell you one thing that happened in this our generation will never happen before. One thing that happened in this generation will never happen before. Una remember when the world experienced lockdown everywhere in the world, both Africa, America, Europe, Asia, everywhere, lockdown. Nobody, no selling, everybody indoor concerning the coronavirus. This is one of the tribulation. This is just the beginning.
For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be.
Yes, we are seeing the signs of the tribulation, because since the beginning of the world, I never hear there was a time everywhere lockdown. And all over the world, people were afraid concerning the coronavirus. Everybody covering their face and their mouth. This is a tribulation. Jesus said that the kind of tribulation that will happen that time, the kind of tribulation that will happen since the beginning of this world, such tribulation never happened. First time in the history of the world to experience this kind of tribulation. Now let me tell you another disaster, another tribulation that Satan is planning to bring out. I don't know others that are coming, because I know that others are coming. But let me tell you one of the tribulation that Satan is planning to bust out concerning the Third World War. Satan is preparing this. Satan is trying his best to bust out this Third World War. Let me tell you, if this Third World War happen, in fact, if this war happen, the world will never remain the same. Billions of people will die. This war, since the beginning of the world, because there was a time, First World War, the Second World War, the world have experienced war, but this Third War will be the worst and deadly and dangerous that will happen in the history of the world, because of nuclear weapons. All these nuclear weapons that all these countries are producing, they believe that one day they will use this nuclear weapon for war. That is why they are building those nuclear weapons. But let me ask you a question. If they use this nuclear weapon, do you know millions, billions of people will die on this earth? Remember what Jesus said. The kind of tribulation that will happen, it never happened since the beginning of this world. If this third war that Satan, if this Third World War that Satan is planning, if this happen, billions will die, many will die, the world will not remain the same, the population of the world will go down. And this is what Satan is planning. This is what Satan is planning. I told you people before that the prophecy that Jesus gave about 2,000 years ago, we are seeing it. I I don't know the other tribulation that will come. I don't know. Others are still coming. Others tribulations are still coming. They are still coming. Tribulations are still coming on this earth. The prophecy of the last day, we are seeing it. But the most important thing is that, what shall you do to be saved? What shall we do to be saved? Believe in our Lord Jesus Christ. Believe in our Lord Jesus Christ so that you will have eternal life. Let me end this message here. Watch my next message and share this video. I'm still your brother, Evangelist Ebube Joseph Ezeaguba. Shalom.